So you've received a notice of hearing in the mail. Let's say if you're here in the Albuquerque area and you receive a notice of hearing in the mail and that hearing is 30 to 45 days away, and you start to panic because you don't know what to do or how to prepare for that hearing. Hi, my name is Attorney Anthony Spratley. I'm the owner and founder of Genus Law Group, where we practice family law. We deal with custody issues, divorce, and child support, amongst other issues in the Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the greater New Mexico area. So you receive a notice of hearing in the mail, let's say here in the Albuquerque area, and then that notice of hearing says that your hearing date is 30 to 45 days away, and you start to panic, you start to sweat, you wake up in the middle of the night, and you're like, hey, how do I prepare my case to prosecute your motion or to defend like some allegations against you? What do you do in the preparation of that once you get that notice of hearing? Well, first of all, you should check the notice, and in that notice it'll give you the date and time of the hearing and how much time is allotted for that hearing. You also need to determine whether or not the hearing is set for a summary hour, and the summary hour isn't a chance for you to present your case fully, like have witnesses, subpoena witnesses, give the court exhibits about your side of the case to defend your case or to prosecute your case. Summary hour is generally limited to about 30 minutes. And so you can imagine there's not sufficient time for you to present your case. As a matter of fact, when you receive that notice of hearing, it's important that you read all of the contents fully of that notice coming from the court, because it'll tell you if it is summary hour that if you live out of town, you should make arrangements to appear by phone. Don't subpoena witnesses, that there's no time for an evidentiary hearing or a hearing on the merits. We'll talk about that next. So there's just not ample time for the court to hear your case. The purpose of summary hour generally is for the parties to come to the courthouse before the hearing, about 30 minutes before, to see if they can work out any issues within like the motion that was filed or for the reason why they're there. And if you're able to meet 30 minutes before and you're able to resolve your issues before seeing a judge, then your case can be over at that point. But if you are not able to resolve your case at summary hour 30 minutes before going into the hearing, the judge typically will ask, did you reach any agreements or stipulations? And if you haven't, how much time you need for an evidentiary hearing. So that's a summary hour. So if you see summary hour, don't get too freaked out about that, but it is an important hearing that you need to be present for. But I talked about evidentiary hearings or hearings on the merit. That requires a lot more preparation for your case. And the evidentiary hearing gives you the opportunity to call witnesses. It gives you the opportunity to present evidence in your behalf. And so if you have 30 to 45 days before an evidentiary hearing or hearing on the merits, ensure that you get all your documents together, you get all your exhibits prepared, you disclose your exhibits as well to the other side well before the hearing. And you also need to develop your witness list as well and disclose that to the other party. At that hearing, that merits hearing or the evidentiary hearing, you have the opportunity to present your side of the case. And if you do that, and if you're prepared, you will be able to put forth a very, very, organized case in front of the judge so that, the judge can make an informed decision about your case. Again, once you get that notice of hearing, check to see if it's for summary hour or if it's for a merits hearing. If it's for a summary hour, there does not need to be as much preparation for presentation in front of the judge, because typically that summary hour has specific notices. Make sure to review those notices as to what will be required at that hearing. And for a merits hearing or an evidentiary hearing, you need to be prepared to present your side of the case. Well, that's it. If you need any additional information about how to prepare your case, if you're going to a hearing, give us a call at 505-317-4455, or you can check us out at the web at www.genuslawgrp.com.